For us as boat builders, ECLIPSE is sitting right up there.
You see the build, but you don't really see it when you see it. When everything is in and the power's on and we're like, oh snap.
Like my manager always says, Naim, I want to build a Ferrari. So we're looking at ECLIPSE as one of our Ferraris, our flagships.
On the boats, there are different teams. So you adapting to all of those teams, and it's becoming like a part of a family.
The 505 is a spacious monohull inside. There's 2 cabins with 2 heads. You can only fit so many people working before they start getting in each other's way.
So it runs through a cycle, right? So it comes out of the mold, it goes into primary assemble, the laminators do their thing. We get the boat further down the line, the electricians, when the fairers are done and they're done painting and they're doing all their things. Then we come with our equipment, put it on. Now she's taking shape. Now you're starting to see the cabinets go in, the lights are going on.
Can't have guys installing interior furniture with a plumber busy installing pipes for a shower and an electrician wiring cabin lights all at the same time, because you need to schedule everything a lot better.
It's a team effort.
HMY selected to go with Michael Peters because he's world-renowned for his high-performance monohulls.
And then the interior design was done by Design Unlimited.
At the moment, probably one of, if not the hottest interior design firm in the superyacht game.
We like different. A lot of attention went in it.
In their fields, they are setting pretty much the trend. There's a lot of new ideas that you don't often see come out and you're like, this is clever. For one, our aft sliding door, it's got, on the one side, it's got a sliding door that opens like a conventional folding door. And on the port side, there's a window that drops down into a rebate. That creates a massive openness, and there's no support in the middle, which they've engineered like that.
Just gives you that full view when you come in.
Designing when entering a space, that feeling there is what needs to intrigue you to explore the rest of the space.
Basically links the inside to the cockpit. It gives you that freedom of having people outside and somebody inside, and the conversation can keep on going.
So it's more like in your own space at home, just a bit more luxury.
We are pretty on trend of what is out there in the yachting industry.
On the ECLIPSE, you've got some curves, and you've got a mix of design.
On the 505, it's the corners of the frames that are radiuses. The edges is just more rounder. It causes a flow. You know, when you're going down passages and stuff like that.
What they provide us with, the interior design and the styling, we break it down into different sections and then make sure that they can build and execute what is intended.
We work hand in hand with the designers. We get our drawings from the design room.
We're basically the translators of the design, from ceiling drawings to sole drawings, how to install the flooring, how to build the furniture.
Quality is key for us, and because we're joinery, the first thing when you come onto the boat, you're not going to look at the anchor, you're going to look at the woodwork.
So this is your owner's cabin up here in the bow. Again, beautifully finished. Look at the woodwork across here. Really nice, and you've got the underlighting all the way around. It's very smart, and then you've got spotlights up in the ceiling as well. Good headroom as well, actually. If I go in here, you'll see I'm 6'1", and we're all right for space.
I think the more woodwork you have on the boat, the more it just attracts people.
Getting the radiuses, we can't just cut a piece of wood around. We need to use bending ply, make a jig, bend the ply over it, let it set, and then it sets, and then we have the curve. Then we can cut the curve, and then we veneer it, and then it gets glued on. So it's a whole process. When you're in the trade of carpentry, then you would say that is artwork. The whole package that the owner is going to get, the luxury, the leather seat that he's sitting in, is just beautiful boat to boat.
You get to see the dashboard, you see the seats, you see the mats, and then of course it's luxury. I mean, you have a whole massive TV coming out in your saloon with the press of a button. It comes out the carrion like that.
Sure, there's a lot of buttons. The balcony door gets operated by a button. The engine platform is operated by the button. The window in the aft cabin, we've got a sliding bunk. It goes from a queen size to 2 beds. Oh, and the sunroof. It's operated by a button.
It runs through a season system, so everything is on the screen. So you can touch this button here on the screen, you put that light on in that aft cabin. Putting power on the boat is better than anything for me. You have something called the AC/DC panel, it's your switch panel. So that panel is also wired into the boat. Then the screens are all attached to those little things. Then we get the house battery bank. We make sure that that batteries are wired up, but before that batteries are wired up, we make sure that every component inside the boat is wired up. The moment me and my team stands and we like flip that switch and things goes on, it's like I'm jumping for joy. My legs leave me and I'm on top and I'm grabbing everybody. I'm like, good job guys, we put power in this boat, like we're good.
So today we're launching the ECLIPSE 505. We're busy loading it at the moment.
The emotion you get when you see her, I'll call her her, it's because she's a her, when you see her being taken from the crane and dropped into the boat. Now you know, look here, we've worked months on this.
And thereafter we'll take it for sea trial.
The way that boat flew on sea, the V12 Mercury motors, that's outboard. That motor is insane. The back drops and the face heats up. I felt like I was in a fly that day. To see the boat go over and getting videos back from it, it's like, yeah.
So we mainly just went over to go and receive the boat, do a proper handover, helped getting her ready for the boat show. I attended boat show just to see how she was received.
The first YouTube video I saw when the boat was in Florida, I sat with my crew, I'm like, I'll show you guys something, man. So we watched it and it was amazing. So I told him, this is what we built, man.
ECLIPSE is like, for us that love building boats, ECLIPSE is one of the boats that you always want to go back to your phone and look at the pictures, and to look at the end result. The beginning is always difficult, it's always at the end that it becomes beautiful.